Everyone stick with the us versus herd. If it's your first time here, you love the content, hit subscribe. If you want to get notifications from when we go live, tap the bell. And if you want to join the UVH fam, our community, links are below in the description to our Discord and our options trading group on Facebook. If you're here right now, say what up. What's going on? Good morning. Jeff Kelly, what's happening? What's happening this morning? We have S&P's up 11, Dow's up 117, NASDAQ up 48. Yo, Rodney, what's going on? I wonder how many days we're going to be up here. Yo, Jesse, Keith, eyes on the road. I got you. Hope you all are having a good Tuesday. The sun is actually out today. I mean, it's nuts. It's nuts. I don't even know what to say. I'm trying to get fueled up here on my coffee. Couple things going on this morning already. So we're going to be looking at. So Powell's going to be testifying here in a little bit. They did release some info this morning saying Jerome Powell said the central bank is closely monitoring the coronavirus for its impact on China and the global economy. Really no surprise there. I don't think they're going to change interest rates, but he said regarding interest rates, Powell said the policy is well positioned. Yo, Saeed, what's going on? If you're here right now, say what up. What's going on? So I don't think there's going to be anything with the rates. They've already decided a little bit ago that they're not going to change rates, but things are going crazy in the markets. You know, Mateus, how you doing? Under Armour also reported earnings this morning, and I was thinking about selling some premium. I decided not to, but I did have it on my watch list for a possible day trade today. Let's see here. The retail is expecting the coronavirus outbreak in China to lower sales by roughly 50 to 60 million. They're facing ongoing demand challenges. EPS came in as expected, 10 cents versus 10 cents expected per share. Revenue was a little bit lower, 1.44 billion versus 1.47 billion. So Under Armour this morning, Joshua, what's going on? Under Armour this morning, it had a $2 expected move yesterday, and it's moved about $2.70, almost $3 right now. So I'm definitely glad that it didn't sell premium on this. So, however, on Under Armour, it's getting at the bottom of the range there. So it's right now 15.30. So the 52-week low right now is 15.06. So we're getting to the bottom of the range. So it's definitely gonna be interesting to see if it's gonna bounce here, if it's gonna stay here. I don't know how fast or this is gonna move, but we'll see what's happening. Yo, Billy, what's going on? If you're just joining, say what's up. Say what's up. Watching Under Armour right now. They missed. And they're facing, and I think that's going to be not so much the theme for this quarter, but next quarter we're probably going to see some issues with, what the coronavirus has actually done for like Chinese production and all that. Yo, Joshua, bulls are partying while the roof is on fire. So I don't know what's going to happen with the coronavirus. I do know that I made a video regarding the coronavirus last night, and YouTube demonetized it. So censorship is a real thing, guys. Censorship. I can post whatever I want on YouTube, but if YouTube doesn't deem it appropriate, they will demonetize it, which means that like creators, people making YouTube videos are less likely to make content on that topic, So it's kind of interesting what YouTube censors and what they let you talk about. It's very interesting. All right, so yeah, we got right now spot is 336.02 right now. I don't really have any positions on. I did sell some premium for earnings on Chegg. I had a really tight iron condor. Premium was at 100%. Implied volatility was at 100% for this, but I was selling the 44 put and the 45. I'm sorry, I'm selling the 45 put and the 45 call. I bought the 50 call and I bought the 40 put. So it was a really tight iron condor. Looked like this, and looking at the curve screen, right now my sweet spot is like 44, 45, which I'll make about like 60, 70, $80. See if I can get something like that. So I'm gonna make like $70, $60 right in here, and right now it's hitting my sweet spot. So it's right at 44. So we're looking to make about 65 bucks on that. Tequila hat. I got to get to Mexico, but everyone's scared to travel right now. I got to get to Mexico stat. Do you think Apple will sink anytime soon? The only thing that I can think that's going to sink Apple is production in China. Now, Apple, I don't think anything's going to come down until we get some actual reports of what's happening. Right now, I feel like there's just so much confusion on what's happening in China, what factories are open, what factories are closed. We see that Under Armour's taking a hit. I mean, Under Armour hasn't been doing that well in general, so they might just be making excuses for things. Who knows? But Apple's going to be interesting when they report next quarter to see, what happened in China. I'm basic, Ariana. I'm basic. So yeah, I don't know. We don't know what's going to happen with. I mean, the stock market is going through the roof. You acting basic. All right, I'm aging. I don't have any hair. Anyways, guys are distracting me. Hasbro. So Hasbro reported earnings. I don't know if anyone here traded Hasbro. I didn't. Net income rose to $2.01 a share. Let's see here. This is difficult to read. So it's up 7% right now. What is the EPS here? Let's see here. EPS came in at $2.01 a share. Strong sales of Star Wars and Frozen 2 toys helped Hasbro's holiday sales. Fourth quarter, company up about 7% pre-market. So, yeah, Hasbro. I mean, Hasbro. I don't know how liquid they are. Let's see here. Anyone trade Hasbro options before? Not bad. Look, open interest is pretty good. Next week, not so good. This week was pretty good though. $100 stock. Right now, it's up. What? 107. So Hasbro. Powell going to speak today. Yes, Powell's going to speak today. We also have the household debt and job openings report, and Jerome Powell's going to be today and tomorrow. So today and tomorrow he's testifying before Congress. We have LYFT. So we have LYFT after market close today. So I'm looking to see if I want to do anything in LYFT. I was going to trade Uber and I didn't. So I'm looking to see what I want to do at LYFT. I might want to sell a little bit of a put spread here. Looks like it's bouncing off its lows here of 37, but pretty wide range, 88 to 37. Now it's at 53, so we're heading towards mid-range. depending on it had a nice spike yesterday. So if it spikes up again today, I might want to look to sell some premium if it spikes up again. So like I said, I don't know if you guys watched my video from last night, but I posted a video on the Us versus Hers main channel, kind of going over the last week, like kind of how I've been feeling trading and just my overall positions and what I've been doing. And to be honest, like January I was doing fantastic, but the last week I felt a little bit off my game a little bit. The trades that I was eyeing, I didn't get in on, and they did great, and I just felt a little bit off my game. So I'm trying to recenter myself with getting some small positions and recenter. Sometimes you have to realign yourself. So sometimes you feel like you're hitting it left and right. You're hitting it. You're doing your trades are going really well. You're hitting it out of the park. You can't seem to do any wrong. But then some days or some weeks you seem like kind of out of sync. You seem like, okay, I have a good eye. Things are going on, but I'm not trading the best that I can. And when that happens, I tend to just start to scale back, not put on so many trades, because you don't want to get like yourself in a position where you start making mistakes, because you're a little bit off your game. So what I do is I just put on one position, two positions, and try to work through it. The best way for me to work through that kind of situation is just making small trades and monitoring that, not getting too invested with like 5, 10, 8 positions, just trying to go small, one position, two position, and I'm talking about mostly swinging positions. Day trade, just got to be careful with the day trades. So some weeks, it's not because you're bad at trading. It's not because you're not good at what you do. It's just some days, some weeks you're just not as good as you were the week before. Whether you're tired, things going on in your personal life, stress and anxiety, all that plays into how well you trade. Losing $300 off 600, yeah. Yes, and if you start losing and you tend and you see the trend starting to go against you and things aren't going well, like I know that like as traders we want to trade because we want to make money day in day out, but some days the best thing to do is just sit, relax, watch the market, take it easy, let go of your anxiety, let go of your stress, and reset yourself. You can't win the game every single day. What you can do is minimize your losses and scale back when you're not feeling 100%, when you feel like you're not trading the best that you can, scale that back. According to Wolf of Wall Street, you got to beat it 5 times a day. And five is a little low, I would say. That's not even once an hour. What do I think about Visa? I mean, these stocks are just crazy right now. However, I mean, let's see, it's at 207 right now. So if it can pop up above like 209, it'd be good to be long. But right now it's kind of in a downtrend channel right now. But like this is what I was kind of looking at, like with Roku. You want it to break trend. So right now Roku's trying to break. It might break today, this downtrend here. But the catalyst for Roku this week is earnings. They have earnings Thursday. So Visa, going back to Visa, I would set, like right now, I would set an alert for like 208.50 area to start watching it, and maybe start putting it on a position like 209 area. That's kind of what I would do. Because right now, I mean, that's if you're looking to get long. Now, if you're looking to get short, you can look at this two ways: looking at get long, looking to get short. If you're looking to get short, obviously, if it pops up here, starts having trouble, you want to look at a short position as well on Visa. So it really depends on. Right now, the market is kind of, I want to say, two-sided because we're having a little bit more volatility. Sure, it appears that we're just going up, but if you look at like the daily chart on Visa, there's some two-sided action here. We gapped up, we dropped, we're gapped up, and now are we going to drop is the question. So, obviously shorting right now is a lot harder than it is to go long. So if you are shorting, take your profits, take your profits, take your profits. When you have profits, take the profits, because right now the trend is in the bulls' favor. You can't just keep rolling and rolling. And right now, when the market goes up every day, it creates really lazy traders. Like for me, you get a little bit more relaxed. Oh, tomorrow the market will be up, so I'm just gonna, I'll just see what happens tomorrow. I'll take that position off. I'll see what happens, and that's not good when things heat up. You want to get in the habit of taking your profits. For me, some people let them run 500%, 800%, but for me, I like to take my profits and redeploy capital. You don't know what's going to happen tomorrow, but you do know if you're profitable and you hit your targets, time to go. Time to go. New trade. Facebook. Crazy RSI divergence. Yeah, I mean, RSI doesn't even work right now. RSI is broken. Facebook. So Facebook's down at 210. Yeah, might bounce off this 210 level. I would just be careful with it. I don't know why it's down. I do know that CNBC put an article out on Elon Musk saying that he suggested that you delete Facebook, but other than that, I don't think. But that happened on Saturday, so I don't know. Should I close the position right at 8:30? I guess it depends. I guess it depends on what your position is. Like if you're profitable, if you're up a bit of money, if you're down, maybe wait it out. You just got to be careful. So I like to take positions off at open. Let's say I swung a position and I'm winning. I'm up 50, 100%, whatever. I like to close it out at open because that's when implied volatility is the highest is at open. Yo, man, what's going on? So then you're gonna get a bigger bang for your buck at open on your position. Because let's say for instance, if you're looking at Visa, and let's say you had the 205 calls, right? And it's at 207, and it spikes up. Implied volatility is gonna be really high, and then what if it just sits at 207 the rest of the day? It's gonna start decreasing in money. Implied volatility is gonna start going down. So even though the stock is still moving in your favor, still above, option prices is going to be less because implied volatility is going to start going down. So I like to take them off at open, but that's just me. But I also like to collect that premium and move on. So everyone has their own style of trading, and that's what makes trading so unique, so much fun, because everyone has their own spin. Everyone does it their own way. So what I like to do is, obviously get input. I talk to a lot of other people. I talk to a lot of people in our community because they see the market differently than I do, and it's good to have that feedback in terms of, evaluating your trades, seeing what they did right, seeing what they did wrong, and having a community like that is helpful because you're going to get insight that you might not see. I can't see everything, you can't see everything, but as a community, we have different people with different skills, different mindsets, and different personalities, so they see things differently. Well, I'm winning 200 million today, so I wanted to trade it more. Nuts. Futures making new highs. Yeah, Luis, I don't know. I don't know. I should have got in NASDAQ yesterday on the dip, and I didn't get in. Now it's like now buying, going long right now feels to me like, and not getting any dip feels like I'm going to be buying like a bomb. Like I'm buying a contract that's just going to explode on me, What do you think about Home Depot? IV? Yeah, Home Depot, when is their earnings? So theirs is not till the 25th, so we have 2 weeks. Implied volatility is ticking up, but still not that high. Not that high. The weeklies are only 21%, 19%. So Home Depot normally doesn't have that high of implied volatility compared to other stocks. But if you wanted to, what worked out for me for Disney was buying buying prior to earnings when implied volatility was low, and then as we got closer to earnings, implied volatility ticked up and increased the option prices, and I was able to make a profit. So Home Depot looks like that. It might be that type of setup. So for me, I would look for, right now it's a 52-week high. I don't know. If it could come back down to 235 for me on Home Depot, I would like to get long, but I don't know if the market's going to let it. I would like to buy So there's the 25th. I would like to buy, let's see here, 28th, maybe go long. Like if it comes down to 235, I would like to buy like the 245, maybe 240. If it comes down to 235, if not, maybe. So I would be looking to risk like $2 a contract, two to 250 a contract on Home Depot. And right now, let's say it stays at 240. Maybe I'm going to be looking at the 250s and look to sell before earnings. But we just got to be careful holding that long with all the news that we have. Is the only thing that I'm second guessing right now is the news impact, because if you guys remember, the market didn't care about the coronavirus until it cared, and then the Dow was down 600 points in a day. So I don't know what's going to cause it to care again, if it is going to care, if it's not going to care. So right now we're kind of in this limbo period where the market's going up. We don't know. We don't know. The market seems slow to react to coronavirus, but it seems like we're still going up. So we're sure getting pumped here. Bro, what's your view on if a stock is up pre-market and you go by the call at price limit of prior close, will it fill order? Yeah, but you're probably not gonna get the best price. So if you buy a call and it's up pre-market and you put in whatever price it was at close, it will fill the order, but you're not gonna get a good price on it. I don't think. You're probably gonna get ripped off. What I usually like to do, like depending on how much of a percentage I'm up, like if I'm up 20% or something like that, I'll wait and make sure that the market's open, contracts are traded, and there's some liquidity there, and there's price action happening, and it kind of levels out. If I'm up a lot, I'll just cash out. If I'm up 300, 400%, I'll just cash out. Qualcomm. So Qualcomm was another trade that I butchered yesterday. So Qualcomm, I had a really good trade idea. And because, like I said, I haven't been on my game, I didn't want to have any losses. So what I was looking.
It's time.
What?
It's time to go to school.
Oh, I'll be right there. It's time to go to school. So on Qualcomm. Yeah, he messed me up. Qualcomm, I had a position on. It was running. I bought the 87.50 call, and then it dipped down. I don't want to take any losses, but I could have held this for it. It would have been a good swing trade. It wasn't a good day trade, but swing trade would definitely been good for a swing trade. So, you just gotta when you're not feeling 100%, you just have to play it slow, keep your trade ideas, and I shouldn't have closed this position here because this would have been up nicely. Dan life. So, good ideas. Just play it slow, and but Qualcomm looks like it wants to go back up to like the 90-95 area. We'll see what happens with Qualcomm. It did hit 95 after earnings, so we'll see if it can kind of break up there. I'm looking for on the daily right now. I'm looking to break like 90 now, so I'm looking to see what happens up here in the 90s. If we can break the 90 area, I'll feel better about going to like 90-95. And the nice thing about Qualcomm is the option pricing is relatively cheap. Yeah, Trevor, I'm with it. BYND, I don't know if you guys are trading this, but right now I'm looking to see. Right now it's at 121. I'm seeing what's going to happen here. Is it going to come back down, or are we going to try to bust through like the 140 area? Yo, Boris, what's going on? If you guys could do me a favor, hit the like button. I'd appreciate it. What was on my list as well? Disney. So Disney. Now Disney is a slow trade. So I do think they're going to recover here, but there's the daily chart looks really choppy here, but the intraday chart looks a lot better for swinging. So I guess we'll see. I guess we'll see what happens. You know, it did bounce nicely up around 140 here. I think it might come up to 145. Might even hit that today. It's at 143 pre-market. So, Square, also on my watch list here. Square. I wanted to see what happens here. It got rejected at 82. Looks like it wants to make another run to 82, 83 area now, but not sure if it's going to do that. Right now we have earnings February 26th. We have 2 weeks on that. So, you know, there's a lot going on, but right now with things being at their highs like this, I feel like, you know, anything can trigger probably a sell-off. I'm not saying things are going to go down or to get short. I'm not short at all, but I have to be conscious of the levels that we're at and what could bring us down. Because if let's say we have bad news like tonight, tomorrow, we're gapping down hard, but I don't know if that's going to happen anytime soon. Roku back up to 136 right now, pre-market. They have earnings on Thursday. We also have earnings tonight on LYFT, tomorrow morning, CVS, Teva, Shopify tomorrow morning, so be mindful of that as well. So Teva, let's see what Teva's at. Teva's at 12.5, looking good. So I'm gonna be. I don't know if I'm gonna. I don't think I'm gonna trade it for earnings, but I'm looking to see if it's gonna fill this gap here between 13 and 14 right now. Alibaba has earnings as well this week. Get some insurance while cheap. Well, I don't really have anything, because I mean I literally have one trade on that I'm going to take off right now, Kelly. So I don't have really anything to protect. You know, if I was in deep in calls or something like that, I would probably start getting some insurance. But I don't really have anything to protect. You know. Alibaba's experiencing some wide swings here. Had a nice bounce up from 200. It's currently at 219. So their weeklies are trading at only 58%, 44%. I was actually thinking it was going to be higher due to the implied volatility, but man, that's crazy. I thought it was going to be at least 80, or like 58% for this week implied volatility. So, but I'm probably going to be looking at an Alibaba trade here this week. But I don't know. The Chinese stocks kind of scare me right now with all the Corona news, you know. So, all right, I gotta go help him get off to school. So he's gonna tear my head off here in a second. You know, I'm gonna close my check position. You know, join us in the Discord, guys. I'll be there all day. As always, stay safe, stay green. It's us versus herd.